Hello everyone and welcome back. We are continuing our leveling of the double strike of momentum champion. We got to Act 5 yesterday. We're going to continue through Act 5 today and hopefully get... I want to try and clear Act 8 in the next 2 hours. That's my target. And as for when the stream ends, let's play it by ear. I haven't fully decided yet. I am really enjoying this character though. It does a lot of damage and the range is a bit silly considering it's a strike skill. Now the other thing I did yesterday was work out what anointment I want on my amulet, at least while leveling, so we'll also be dealing with that shortly. Where's my alternate movement? Jump, there we go. You always want a movement skill that can jump, even if your main one can't. It just saves so much time. Kill him fairly quick. Yeah, see, that's so much time in walking around. The damage we do is so nice. Rares are dying faster than... way faster than normal. I don't know how much of that is actually the leveling gear and how much is that skill, though it does hit really fast. And he's down on Eyes of Zeal.
Not my proudest trophy.
Blues and exit.
I can't do this just yet.
Once we're here, grab the waypoint, and we're going to head up. And
I see the ugliness
right.
of Warrior has finally reached the surface.
Now, stuff in here is pretty actually dangerous.
My spirit is spent.
You definitely start to see the damage stepping up once we get to Act 5 and 6, and then again once we get to like Act 9 and 10. We did die once yesterday. Not proud of it, but it happened. I think, yeah, blues. There's a lot of blues to change. Now, when we first get here, we don't actually need to go around the left-hand side. We can just go right up the... Actually, there's a blue there. And some fences. Not that the fences matter. We'll be leaving this area very soon. Further right, maybe. Yeah, there we go. I haven't decided yet whether we should go down here and get this for 3 points or go up here. I think we're going to do this because it's less points for now. Just to get us some more mana back, because right now I can't cast my golem. Actually, I can cast my golem now. Maybe I got enough mana.
I should think of something flashy to say to the judges in exile before I kill them.
So we have got Impale on this character. I'm not sure how much Impale is going to be important, because this is definitely going to be an elemental poison, I've decided. And we'll use a tincture that I bought in preparation for this. The tincture has two purposes. One, it allows all damage to poison, so our elemental damage will be able to poison, not just our physical and chaos. But then on top of that, it's going to grant us rage. And the tinctures are a little broken right now with regards to rage, because everything else in the game that gives you rage has a cooldown, so no more than, I don't know, once every X or 0.x per second. This doesn't. It's purely a chance. So with our attack speed being so high, that chance is going to proc more often than not, and it should allow us to build up rage much faster than we can on many other characters. Now you might be thinking, rage, why didn't we go Berserker? And that's just because this will be way more defensive than Berserker. And I do want something defensive. The game is particularly lethal at the moment with all the league mechanics. And actually, we do need to start running the league mechanics because I can now fit Tincture. And this is probably going to lead to several more deaths than I'd like. Did she die? She died. Hate these things.
I can't do this just yet.
Especially those things. Ow, ow, ow. Why am I at that? Stop that thing. Ow. Ow. Now, how? I'm out of mana. What's going on? Oh, was that a range maybe? It does not want to die. And it's down. What's that? Oh, just a mask. I don't really want to get the wisps if I can help it. I just want tincture. And I can't remember what colour actually the tinctures are because I've never got them. Maybe they're yellow. In which okay, we are doing a lot of damage. Are you down? Yeah. Where is the yellow trail gone? There's some yellow. Now when you get a mixture of wisps, it does tend to lead to a fender. So hopefully we're on the right track. Although... Ow, ow, ow. Oh, it's the frogs. This area is going to be really nasty. We didn't find it. That's really annoying. I don't actually want to run the lead mechanic much till we get to maps. Yep. The lead mechanic really does make these things hurt like hell. This could be a terrible, terrible mistake. It's got all three of them on it. It should give us a fair amount of XP though. And potentially a chance to drop divines. I have dropped quite a few divines while leveling. I had one character that dropped 2 while one in a really low axe and then the other one in about axe 7. Yeah, this is... Fighting innocents I think is going to be a problem. We might have to reset the area. Let's see how it goes. Because we've got the Vaal version to help us. It's still doing a fair amount of damage. But it's just when we get the rares. And you can guarantee innocents will have all 3 flavours of the wisps on him. What was that noise? Yeah, I just want to make sure that precision doesn't accidentally come off. Sometimes they come off pause. And then you'll level them by mistake, and we do not have enough mana to have more of that. There is a lot of damage going on. And I want to try and fix the mana. I'm just going to respawn my golem. Not that we need the life regen, but something else for them to hit that isn't me. And anything they hit that isn't me is very, very good in my eyes. We've got 3 levels so far running through here, so definitely decent XP we're getting. And I'm probably killing too much as well. We need to stop that, otherwise we're going to be really slow getting to the next axe. There's just an awful lot of blues, and I do want to kill those where possible. I haven't looked at impaling, to be honest. It definitely feels better than regular. It's just so fast. Now, the one big drawback is if you've got monsters that move a lot, it's far worse because you never get your speed up. The moment you move, all of the speed resets. But it's something like 140% more attack speed, which is actually crazy. Now, depending on how much this boss has on him with regards to... He's only got one, actually. That's not too bad. And I got the Vaal version as well, so we got the Vaal version of Double Strike to fire on top of it. I'm actually gaining frenzy charges. I should be. We phased him fairly quick considering he's got a wisp on him. I hate this boss sometimes. He can kill so easily with the like bullet hell thing he does. And you do not want to be in front of him when he fires. Yeah, look at that damage when you get the attack speed up. It's silly. And he's down. Well, he's phased. Really should fix this. I want 12% increased mana reservation efficiency. That'll have to do for now. Yeah, I don't know whether to go for taunt on the champion. Because it would be really nice not to have them run away from you. Although, boss phasing probably doesn't... That hurts. And the statue. Ow, 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 ow. The other thing is, this has got so much leech because it hits so fast. And our leech is 10% instant at the moment. It's going up to about 30 soon. Now soon we're going to go for something technique. I can't remember what it is. It's not resolute, it's the other one. Which gives us increased attack damage, causes us not to crit, but our accuracy has to be higher than our life. So it's just where we're going to have to check our accuracy soon and then keep it balanced. That hurts. Stop moving! That is lethal. As you can see, I died a second time. That's not good. I hate dying to that boss. I'm sure I've missed... I have definitely missed something. Yep. Determination was off. I feel like I missed something else as well. Nothing's looking out. After this fight, we'll have a check. Make sure everything's better. It may just be that 12% was bigger than I thought. We can actually tank his beam. And he's down. I did miss you. Okay. Where are we going? We are going to get increased effect of onslaught. Because our helmet gives us onslaught all the time, so we should get more attack speed and movement speed.
You've destroyed him and yet...
Talk to Bannon, and then it's just run back through the courts. And now, of course, they're on fire. And they called the Torch Court.
They saved me the trouble of burning this place down.
Yeah, you can see Trash just dies. Where is the exit point? We're going to kill this boss. You don't need to, it's just that I want to see how quickly he's down. Both phases, I think. This should be a really fast character in endgame. I'm really looking forward to see what it does at maps. During the campaign, the damage is just really nice. Because that Innocence was wisped, remember, and we're still building fairly quick. Okay.
I wanted to raise the place.
Around here doing the U-bend thing. And again, I'm trying not to kill too much because I don't want this to take forever. How much space do I have? Loads. Yep, I'm trying to. It's not that easy.
To a good old-fashioned
Okay, this must be the downwards path. In here, you basically just go to either left or right, and then head downwards. And then you want to loop back until whereabouts the door is. Go ever so slightly past it. And you should find the quest marker. Bagging him it there.
Feels like
Check the chest. We don't need to talk to him. We'll just open the door and go out. And then we need to run down to the reliquary. That's just because it's some chance to shock. When things are shocked, they take more damage. Not that it matters because they lose. I was worried earlier that we're probably killing stuff too fast, but it doesn't appear so. We're doing quite well level-wise, I think. Yeah, we're actually slightly over where I want to be. So I definitely need to kill this. Reliquary. Waypoint. Oh, didn't want to go in here. I suppose another chance to find the tincture person.
I didn't.
Didn't what? No, I didn't yet. And that's what I'm looking for. Once I've got it, I won't be searching much anymore. Do you know which tincture colour? Do you know which thing colour it is to get the tincture person? Is it? It's not purple, is it? Is it yellow? Well, that was a failure. Now in here, we need to get the Katava artifacts, and they are normally bottom right, top right, and top left. Pressing the wrong button there instead of my movement skill. Now that was my problem as well. I can't remember which colours to go for. I'm going for the mixed colours because I know that's normally signifies a vendor. Probably need to go further. There it is. Grab the hair and then head over to the left. And it should be in almost a straight line. There it is. Now the moment we got this, we can log.
Thank you.
Back in town now, we're going to talk to Lani and we are going to get our first flask. I really want that, but I feel I'm going to replace it. And long term, I think we're going to do crit. I'm probably going to regret that.
Kitava, not all. For
Skill book. She'll give us a skill book as well. So now we've got 3 skill points to spend. And I put some oils in here for the actual thingy I want to get, as I mentioned earlier. An ointment. Grab that in a second. But first, where are we going with this? I need to go here. But I need to check my accuracy rating is more than my health. Main hand accuracy rating, 339. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. We need to boost that. Let's go up here and start going into these accuracy nodes. Because actually, what's our chance to hit? Our chance to hit is really low now. We need to get that way back up. And our accuracy rating is now what? 423. We've still got a long way to go before it hits 1,000. Although, we got some tricks for that with the mastery. And then, let's go back to the hideout real quick. Because I want to put on the skill. And I can't actually remember what it was. Now, do I try and drop the foible? Yeah, before we do that, let's actually try and drop the foible and see how it copes with just the leech. Where is... I think I had a... this will do. Carnage Heart. Now the question is, can I actually run all of my auras? That looks like all of them. So we should be good.
They can't do this just yet.
So yeah, we won't anoint that if we don't have to. This could go hideously, horribly wrong. Because we're now going to fight Katava. And finish at 5. And our resistances are also going to take a dive. And our resistances are... they're not way overcapped, but they are overcapped right now. So it shouldn't be too difficult to fix once we get into Act 6, and that'll be the first thing we do, fix our resists. We have this Hallowed Life Flask, because it's about time for an upgrade, and then we just run over here, and up the ladders. Once on the cathedral rooftop, we will be heading straight down. You can really ignore pretty much everything on here. I think I'm killing stuff just by running through them with my movement skill. I'm almost exploding people, and I'm not quite sure what's causing that. Yeah, there's definitely some of them dying. Kill this. I don't really want to kill this, but there's no balloons yet. Having said that, we should probably just take that win and fall back some levels a bit. Okay, stick in the hole, and then time to kill Katava. We are definitely impaling, because you can see the spikes sticking out of them. And I can't remember what impaling gives us, but it gives us something. Oh, that's it. It gives us more physical damage per impale on the enemy.
My spirit is spent.
Just get out the helpers from the skill. I should probably wait until I've got 2 of those, because I think it stops charging at the second one once you drop it. Yeah, it does. Okay, that was quick. Really just a case of making sure my buffs are up. I can tank the floor. I'm not going to try and tank that though. And the moment he phases, we've got a problem because I can't leech anymore. And it's the leech on this. I did it again. It's the leech on this that makes it feel really strong. Because it allows you to face tank stuff. And just avoid the damage over time on the floor. Come on. I'm going to wait till that gets to 2 this time. Hopefully. Unless I accidentally proc it. Oh no, it's already done. That was quick. And we're unconscious.
The flame of hope may flicker, but it cannot be extinguished.
They can't do this just yet.
I think that end to that fight is a bit lame. The first time it happened I thought I'd died and I wasn't happy. Fail to Oriath, please. Oh no, Road Blast even. Okay, Act 6. Talk to Lily Roth, not that we need to, and then head left. Back on the the Twilight Strand, where we killed Hillock. And we are going to kill everything on here, because otherwise we don't get all the skill gems. Not that it matters, because we can go to a hideout and get them. Now, it's pretty clear now that I do not need the amulet. Our leech is now way more than it needs to be. And we can probably roll some of that leech off as well, so we'll experiment with that in a little while. But I can now put the anointment on this amulet and get some extra damage. Now I normally do the second ascendancy once we get to the end of Act 7, just before we kill the boss. And for the second one we're probably going to get the one that's really survivable. The one that gives us adrenaline and gives us 25% life regen on, or 20% life recovery when we get adrenaline. It also gives us intimidation and stuff, so it's actually good for damage as well. Now, the question is, how useful is it actually going to be if we can face tank everything? Because it's really a get out of jail free card. Is that it? Oh, I missed 2. I hate it when you miss one on here, because you have to kill everything. Did anyone spot them while I was running? Where were they? Sometimes it takes way longer to find the 2 you missed. Where the hell are they? They're actually not here. Oh, there's one. There's the other. And then we can log. Okie dokie. What are our resist? 59, 59, 89. So we need to fix fire and cold. And I don't actually have a way of doing that right now. Except for that, maybe that ring. That actually kills lightning. And I have a ring in leveling, I think. I just don't know what it does. Where is it? I'm sure I had a ring in it. Fire and cold. We can use that tincture as soon as it's ready. And this is the other tincture I was talking about. 10% chance to gain 1 rage when we hit a rare unique enemy. And 14% increased attack speed if you've blocked recently. We can block because we're dual wielding. So, let's put that back in the stash.
You're not the most farewell.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
I'm going to go to the hideout. We are going to check that ring.
I can't do this just yet.
To see if we can't get another one of those. Maybe actually just some flat fire and cold damage, because that will help our damage. Or these are, yeah, these are the ones. I think we want lightning, because lightning will allow us to shock. Let's grab that. Switch out the Kikazarus. We're now slightly lightning deficient, but it's better than being cold and both 2 resistance deficient. And then let us go and anoint this amulet. This amulet isn't going to be the endgame amulet, because the problem is when we get the leeching bonus, it stops the moment we hit full. And we're going to be hitting full a lot, so this is just going to give us some leech early, which will further allow us to roll off leech off the tree. Grab that, put that back on. And then let's continue with Act 6. Now the biggest damage early on in Act 6 is fire. That is one you definitely want to fix. The other ones aren't too much of a problem, but this speech and the next one is very fire damage heavy.
Time for an encore.
I do like this movement skill. It moves so quick. Into the mudflats. I'm not going to run the side area, because we really don't need to. I only really run what we get skill points for. Head around here, kill these blues. And soon we'll find a little dot finesse from that. There we go, that's the one we need to kill with Dishonored. Whoa! That did not go as planned. That hurts so badly. And I'm not sure what exactly it was. Because I am fire resist. It might actually be worth trying to get Purity of Elements into the build somehow, because that will fix the problem with resist. And it will also... yeah, no, just fix resist, won't it? Oh no, it gives us immunity to all ailments, so we can't get frozen or anything. And this build already can't be stunned, I think, once it's got so many rage. Maybe I'm wrong there. Okay, let's see how this boss fares. This might be one of those builds where the trash causes us more issues than I set that up way too early. Yeah, this boss is getting shredded. This is so strong. Yeah, I've leveled with leveling gear before. This is way beyond leveling gear. This is insane. Come on. I wish they'd speed up these animations. I understand the immersion, but I just want to get there fast.
I am sin.
Okay. Armor if we stand still, and we do really want to stand still on this build. The moment we move, remember, the attack speed drops off. Okay, straight out of here and up to the ridge. Through the ridge to the low prison. And then we're about halfway through, I think, where we need to be to get to Act 7. Probably gone the wrong way there. Maybe. What surprises me more than anything else is just the clear. The strike skills are not supposed to hit multiple targets, especially when you don't have the things attached. But the new masteries on the tree really do help a lot with scaling strike skills, way more than you used to be able to. Because 2 of our slots would always have to be reserved for Ancestral Cry and thingy. Yeah, stuff is exploding and shattering now. And I keep forgetting to go into the lead mechanic. Although that could be a good thing, though I really do want to get Tincture on.
There's a lady in a tower, but this is no fairy tale.
This is probably not the way. What was that? Is that the frogs again? I don't think it was, maybe it was just a chaos level. Spider's gone. Yeah, so the other character I'm currently playing around with at the moment is a bleed one, using Lacerate of Hemorrhage. It feels pretty good. I think it's probably going to be the strongest bleed skill still in the game. Although, my problem with it in general is that bleed is in a pretty weak place, so there needs to be an awful lot of scaling on the gems to actually compensate for it, and I'm not sure it's quite at that level.
I can't do this just yet.
I don't think... Actually, unless they one-shot me, I really don't think he can kill me. I just need to keep all my defensive stats up. And everything else just is going to die eventually. Look at that going down. And he's down. Okay. I don't think it's the blue one. Running the lead mechanic is going to really slow me down, so I really do need to find that tincture. Sooner rather than later, because then we can stop running the mechanic. We only need it to get the initial tincture slot. And then we can wait till endgame to get the other buffs to the tinctures. I'm thinking as well we may actually use the... because I think this is the one that gives you the thingy skin. I think we might use that instead of determination. It has way less mana usage, which is nice, but it also has something else. I can't remember what that is. Oh, it's a mixture of evasion and armor. And we will be a mix. Well, unless we decide to convert everything. What are we doing through here? Right, I think I've got everything at Fortify. But if I get the next fortification... What's our ascendancy? That was the one I was going to go for next. But I don't know if it's actually going to be useful on the grounds that I don't think we're going to go below 25% health very often. And it's just full. No, low light. Yeah, so it's just below 50%. Because low life got changed. Although I think I'm going to go for this first. 5% armor. Attack speed and cannot be stunned is really strong. So for now, and then I don't know if we're going to get that or not, which gives us permanent fortification, but it will save up 5 slots on the tree. Although... let's get the accuracy first. What's our accuracy now? We're hitting 100% of the time unless they're evasive, and our accuracy rating is 1017. Still not where it needs to be, but the next skill point should fix that.
I can't do this just yet.
These things are really, really tanky, and you should avoid killing them. He says killing it. I should have really waited for that point. It just really wasn't worth it. I'm not going to kill it. Stop killing it. Skill point. Not skill points. Skill point level. Build. Yeah. You know what I mean. So how's everyone's weekend been so far? Hopefully as good as mine. Gonna die. See, even the blue ones are tanky as hell as well. Okay, that is huge for accuracy. Our main hand accuracy rating will now be way over. Yeah, 1682. Which means we can now use... I think it's precise technique, isn't it? We'll have a look at it in a minute. Do we need to go through there? And that would all. In here we're getting all the way to the tower, or top of the tower, and then we'll be straight out. But I'm assuming you've run these areas before. Unless you're completely brand new. I'm not going to use charms on this though.
Not you!
My spirit
For
is
my
spent.
life and my work, I shall not suffer this humiliation again!
Now that witch jewel we could very possibly use. Ow. I'm getting killed a lot. And coming back in without one of my auras up was really stupid. Actually, we wiped him out, so we're doing so much damage. It's just... why isn't it tanky? Maybe because I haven't got enough life yet. I haven't really even focused on life. And then... oh, we've gone straight to final phase. This is pretty quick going. Just wish I wasn't dying. I've died 3 times now, I think. And he should go down a little bit. Yeah, as soon as you get that attack speed up,
Always
it's
a
just
pleasure,
so strong.
lady.
And log.
Now, there's
Now, one of these guys is going to give us
There'll be time for that
a
soon enough.
skill
First we
point
hear
book
less. You've killed. Good work clearing another part.
and a helmet. Don't want a helmet yet. We'll go for that one
Farewell.
just for now. And then I want to see if I can use a thingy flask. And that's really descriptive, I know. What the hell's it called? There, Lionized Raw, and I can. That is stronger. So we're going to replace out the mana flask.
A wretched sight. While you be skulking about, I've managed to do a bit.
And then... yeah, we'll get Fortify on the tree for now, and we can roll it off later. I got my accuracy. Although, is Resolute Technique going there first a better option? It may be. Yeah, let's go for that first and then go for Fortify. You know, I keep dying, but I'm not going to fix the problems by boosting my
I can't do this
resistance to damage. I'm just going to go for more damage. I really do need to stop doing that. Okay, you always go down the side of the cliff. The other side will just have stones, and then a vent straight here. Look at that damage. And it's phased. And then, can we replicate that damage here? Probably. Yeah, he's going down. We've done something. I think he stunned us or something. Because we stopped hitting, and that made us start again. Log. Eventually. Festival gives us a skill book.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
And then straight back to Prisoner's Gate. And now straight down the path. Going to see if we can get the tincture thing. And then grab this. Right, our damage is... no, don't apply. Hold on. We need to move for our skills to update. 4,134. 5,000 set. That's a huge damage spike for now. The range is just... it really does surprise me how far this hits. I think Lionized Roar may have caused a problem though. It's pushing people right to the edge, and I think maybe even slightly out of range. Although, is that really a problem? We'll soon see when we fight a boss that gets knocked back. Though not many bosses do get knocked back. And we still didn't find it. Probably will never find it. That's the problem with this league, I think. It's just so hard to guarantee getting the... well, in fact, you can't guarantee the thing you want. You've just got to run so many times. Once you've got it, it's absolutely fine, but the getting there is way too stuck behind random chance. And don't get me wrong, random chance for drops, fine. But random for progression, I really don't like. Dash, there we go. Grab this.
I can't do this just yet.
And then up this path. And then Puppet Master should be somewhere on the left, hopefully.
Hello there!
Don't run any of these lead mechanics while I'm leveling. We'll do that when we get to maps. Now, did I miss the entrance? Or is that just a side area? I think I missed the entrance. Although, no, I can't. Can I have them? No, it must be up right. No other option. So straight up to the right wall, and we're gonna shoot up the side. There we go. Kill these things at either edge. Down really quick. Yeah, this is insane damage. I know I keep saying that, but it's surprising, and you can't kill me. I mean, look at that leech. And that is a fraction of the leech we can get. Don't need you, log. I think we're almost at the end of Act 6.
Another damn...
I don't think we're too sluggish on it
Stay
either.
sharp out there.
What are we going for? Phasing's nice early, but I also... Life, although, I can't push life above accuracy. We've got a buffer yet.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
And then straight out again. 2 whip rays. Try and hit you while I'm coming in, that's rude. Keep forgetting to put my golem back up. I think we're going to drop the golem because it's not giving us a lot. It's giving us life regen, but we've got so much leech it just doesn't matter. It may actually be worth it getting the accuracy one temporarily, although they go down so quick. Is it worth the hassle? And it probably isn't. Okay, where is the path? And then we should shoot across the top of here. Then should get another path up here. Kill you because I missed those blues.
Didn't even break a
Now what's our
sweat.
level at compared to area 48 to 49? So we've fallen back 1 level, which is good. Ideally, you want to be 3 or 4 levels below the area.
I can't do this just yet.
And we've only just started this level, so we're on that path. I've started killing less, which is good. And then you just run down here till you get the waypoint and in.
The Brand King. His time has
Do
almost
not
come.
forget this flag, or it's a big task to go and get it. Did I get plus 50? I did get plus 50. Next, I think we're going to go for... Oh, there's a couple of things I want to go for. I want to go for this node. Although we can't crit yet, so what is actually... It's not that node, is it? Yeah, it is that node. Gives you accuracy rating and crit. We can't crit. So let's leave that for now. And then we'll come in and get this... Although we're best coming in from that side to get that. Maybe we just keep pathing around. Get this temporarily. Because that's attack speed, increased damage, poison, and ailments. Okay. Don't know why I went that way. It's never that way. And then it's normally to the right and either straightish or down. I think this is too far up. This was way too... Oh no, perfect. The beacon, grab the waypoint, just in case you die, and then we're going to try and just head around the edge. Or through the gap, depending on... It's further down. I haven't had the best luck with tile sets that I know today. Green feet. Is that blue or yellow? Yeah. That it? Must be some damage over time or something. Now the other thing is, we're starting to get into an area now where you're going to get frozen a lot. Or chilled at least. Because those monsters with the big balls. I think initially they chill, but they can freeze you. And then we should find this thing. This little jutting out bit into the sea, and then turn around. This is probably the most pointless part of the whole of this act. This silly, really time-consuming challenge that I'm not sure what it's trying to add other than frustration. Yeah, as long as we're hitting stuff, I think we're invincible. It's the moment we don't hit stuff. I haven't even activated my thing yet. So we're also going to stack frenzy charges, because frenzy charges attack speed and damage. And movement speed, actually, I think. And endurance charges are always good, if we can get them. Now, I haven't decided yet if we're going to try and get an extra ascendancy. Probably not right now, but maybe very, very late game. Because, like, Slayer attack speed or Slayer Leech would be really nice. Because that means that the bonuses from Leech will apply. At least using Blood Rage, our life's going to be bouncing, so we will be getting on and off effects of Leech temporarily. Come on. At least make it go as fast as you do, like the thing in Delve. Yeah, the moment I'm hitting air, I'm running out of mana so quick. But Leech is where it needs to be. Now, actually, I'm going to try and roll off the Leech stuff. Here, I think. Yeah. Let's try rolling off the... Oh, it's got 10% instant. I'm going to... I'd rather have life than mana if we're sorted with mana. But I do not want to lose that instant leech yet. Because instant leech ignores all the rules of leeching.
So you're the shape.
It just gives us flat damage on hit. And actually, I'm not sure how much... We're getting life and mana from loads of sources, like the curse we use on rares. Just be careful of the big rock monsters in here. They will one-slam you if you're not extremely careful.
The spirit is spent.
I just want to see if I can actually... You know, they've got so much tank as well, it's not funny. And I don't know what they're resistant to, but it seems to be everything. No character can seem to pull them quickly. Although that one is dropping. Ow, I'm frozen. Yeah, the exits, kill the Brine King, and let's move on to Act 7 and our second ascendancy.
So strong.
So dedicated.
A man like you would never disappoint a lady in need. You're
Come out
a
the ground.
gift,
Board
don't you
down.
see? A sumptuous feast for His Majesty on his wedding day. Really, we are both so touched by your generosity.
I think I've faced him. Yeah, I have. And now it's just a case of ignoring the lightning. I actually saw someone playing Path of Exile for the first time and they thought they had to run into those circles. I found that really amusing. Because they can really hurt if your lightning resistance isn't it? And our lightning resistance is not peak. It's our weakest resist. His actual shield can't kill me either. And his phased again. This really does trivialise the bossing. Ugh, he says as he almost dies. Getting cocky. Bad idea. And he's down. Grab the gold ring. See what it's got. We do want to see this guy, and Wayland Wath's coming. Come on.
Born of ocean's mire, and death washed clean of dust.
And thus the Lord.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Lee.
How did you?
That is not the best ascendancy, the best Pantheon for us, but it's the only one we got right now, so it's better than nothing.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
And we're now in Act 7. Let us switch out our flasks. Throw the others away. But it's probably quicker to sell them. Mana flask is no longer required. What's that got on it? Cold resist. Accuracy's nice. But I can't lose the others. 13%. Oh, that's lightning. I thought it was all resistant. Nope, it's garbage.
Turn your back for the...
I sell it all. Shit, did I even do that? What was that one? Woeful. Unless I needed strength. And to block damage while dual wielding. That's not a woeful gem, but there are far better. And global critical strike. We will be using that much, much later. And let's
Keep
put
your life to
that
your own.
back in
Greetings.
stash. Actually, let's just stash that as well. Bit of a quick cleanup,
There'll be time for that soon enough.
and then out. There is another flask in here in the castle type shaped thing, so we're just going to scan around for it. Not that I actually need it, because I've got some in my inventory, but it's habit now of getting it. And it's normally fairly easy to find. Okay, we're just going to follow the path. I think it's this one. Killing blues. And then out. Crossroads is just dash to the centre, they're going immediately down. I've been playing spellcasters a lot lately, especially around League Start, just because they're so much stronger than melee. And the movement skills on melee are just so much better. I mean, nothing for spells moves that fast. It's just not possible. I suppose it's not really tied to melee. As long as you've got daggers, it'll work. So if you're spellcasting with daggers for crit, that would be nice.
My spirits are spent.
And then in here, it's just finding the sarcophagus down to the next level, which I've probably walked past already. That is the not the dark strand, the trial. So bloody things again. I hate those things. I never fight those things anymore. Just get out of the way because they're so bloody dangerous compared to anything else. Can you phasing would be nice right now. Okay, down we go. Skill point. Defend with 120 armor, 5% chance to evade melee attacks. Let's go for that. Masteries can be extremely strong. And then... Now the thing we want in here is a little chest, and it's always on one of the island areas. There. It's always on one of these little offshoot islands, satellite island things. Once we get it, we log.
Touching this makes me feel...
And then we go straight back to the centre of the crossroads. I don't bother having any quests in here till the very end. Just before we go to run lab. It just makes running faster. Then in here, it's back to the centre again. On top first. Yep, that works. Okay, silk, grab that, and then map device and activate. And then our first ever map, Allegro Sanctum.
Where am I?
And then it's just a case of tracing quickly around the edge, trying to find the little path that takes you to the next area. Are we going to run that in here? I really do want the Ascendancy. Let's go. I really wish I could remember which wisps lead you to that boss. Well, if it's not these blues, then it's definitely yellow. So if we do find a vendor at the end of the blue path, we're gonna know it's yellow next time. Because the purple one is the Huntress. I don't want to run those, pointless. I've lost the path. I am just not finding anything. I'm really looking forward to see if they do any of the gems they missed next league for the alternates, because there were some gems that they just missed out. Like Holy Relic was missed out, and I really wanted to see what the alternatives to that would be. And then I think Cobra Lash as well. And Cobra Lash is really weak early game. It's really weak late game as well, unless you build something like stats. It's just... it's in a bad place, and it's a nice thematic skill that I like to use, so an alternate version that actually works would be really good. And then also, Blood Rage. Not Blood Rage, what are the circles you spin out on the ground that spin round and do bleed damage? I can't remember. Blade Storm. The Blade Storm alternate is absolutely pointless. There's actually just no use for it. So I'd like to see them rework that as well. And I did see one of the GGG dev things, and they were saying that if gems weren't used, the great thing about this system is they can just take a load out, put a load of new ones in. Hopefully they won't take anything out that people are using, but they might take out things that people aren't using. I thought you died. You must be close to death.
I can't do this with you.
Yep. Black
That's
Venom.
true for me, artists, but who's counting?
And Purple. Swap to Silk. And then we just follow the way of the waypoint. And this will open up. You need the key for that to open. How's the sound? Is the music and everything alright? Not too loud? And hopefully not too echoey, because my mic is further away from my mouth than it normally would be. Where is the offshoot? There it is. My life regen must be pretty low, because using a movement skill isn't enough to push it back up. the waypoint and then just try it. I'm probably going to slow my time down to map so much by trying to get these. But a tincture's just so powerful. Okay. Oh Jesus, it's one of those things, I'm not killing that. And if it's the way of the vendor, I'll miss the vendor. Probably doesn't help that I'm not actually following the path, I'm just killing stuff. Although...
My spirit is spent.
There was a bit of a trail there. And still nothing. I might as well just stop running into maps and just live with the fact that I'm not going to have a tincture till the end. Shouldn't really care. I'll start until I finish. And then as quickly as we can to the end. The real end.
I can't do this just yet.
I'm completely lost. There's the exit, okay. Skill point. We are going to go for one across. 10% chance to poison, 10% chance to poison. Attack speed, that works. Grab the waypoint. This Grooves boss, on some characters he's dead easy, and on others he's a complete nightmare. I think this is going to be one of the easy ones, but we'll see. So just kill the wolves. And then get Jobby out. Two guys to help. Yeah, Goose is down. That was so quick. And then in here, try it. I never get those on the grounds that they normally have a side effect. Sometimes they don't have a side effect and they're ridiculously powerful. Like one of the side effects was you can't gain XP. And I'm fine with that if it massively boosts what I'm going to get from the area. Because the other problem with this is, the more we run this, the more of a level we become. And being over level just makes us level slower. Please, please, please be at the end of this path. Pretty please. Path ended. Where? Nope, didn't get it. They spawn way earlier than this as well, so I do not understand why I'm not getting it. By the time I actually get it, I'll be ready to use my higher end tincture, which is the Rage General. Once we get Rage, this character is going to be so strong. Because without using the Rage Gem,
My spirit is spent.
and some niche equipment, there's no easy way of getting Rage, especially unlimited Rage, other than that tincture, which will be gone next league, so the viability of this build is in question
I can't do this just yet.
from next league onwards. But if you've got some time left at the end of this one, and we've got about a month left I think, then it might be well worth it. Let's see how it does against this boss. Don't think he's killing me. Down. Now that killing that gives you the anti-bleed one, I think. Sorry about that. It gives you the anti-physical bleed jobby thing, which I tend to like to use for labs, so we will be switching that on before we run lab, unless I forget. In which case we might die to traps. Firefly. And I missed it. Okay, we got them. As soon as that message appears, you know you've got them all. And it's just a case of heading back out the door. I have played PoE for quite a while. The first league, I think, was... what was it? The first league I played was the one where you dropped talismans. And since then, I've played about 7,500 hours. Although, a lot of that will have just been sat in my hideout while I was eating tea or sleeping or something like that. But, yeah, I've played it for a long time. One thing I really sort of dislike about it, although... Well, there's two... It's a double-ended sword. A double-edged sword. I like the build tool from a perspective of just fine-tuning a build at the end. I don't like using it to plan builds, because I prefer a much more organic build, and also just play by feel. That is the witch. Is it? No, it's a wolf. That is the witch. Ow, she hurts like hell. He really does hurt ridiculously. She's way overtuned compared to everything else. Die, will you please? Thank you. That is definitely the wrong colour, because that goes to the... Whoa!
Greetings. You may approach.
No! The first time, I don't want you, and you are the first one I find. Typical. Are you going to die at something?
I can't do this just yet.
Share my fire.
I'd rather go and find your alternative, although the chance of finding it out that you're there is probably 0.
My spirit is spent.
But yeah, that was the end of the purple one, I think. Because she's definitely the end of purple. Unless I completely got that wrong. Do you have anything rounded to check it against? Straight up purple. Don't want to overdo the wisps. So, I may actually have to reevaluate the momentum skill gem. Because I always thought it's a bit crap. The moment you move, you lose all your attack stacks. But this is the same, and it is so ridiculously broken. And in fact, it kills stuff that far away as well, and it's a melee skill. Having said that, I don't know if you ever played Lacerate, but that is ridiculous. Forgot which buttons to press to get the alternate skills. And then...
Hello there!
Hello there. So I think if the exit point isn't towards the top from an entry point of view, then we loop back down the left hand side, and there it'll be. And the Star of the Kashara, and then in. We got one skill point we are going to put into Claw Textile, 15% increased damage with elements, chance to poison on hit. Now this is only going to poison on our Chaos and our Physical. But at the moment, I think that's probably most of our damage. Physical is 1, 3, 1. Actually, no, fire is way up there. As soon as we can use the tincture, all of the damage can do poison. And that makes poison much more powerful. By default, as I said, only physical and chaos can cause it. The other thing I don't know is whether crit will add a poison, or whether you actually need poison chance. Because if crit will add a poison, that makes my chance of getting poison much easier.
I can't do this just yet.
I don't want to have too much poison chance on here. Actually, I've also got a chance to poison through the thingy. I know that again was really descriptive. The I'm using the poison support gem. I would like to get off that at some point. Because we won't be using Precise Technique all the way through. I think at some point, crit is going to just be way stronger. But you never know. Again, this build is probably going to grow pretty organically. As I find things that I don't like and change it. Yeah, the reason I'm not a massive fan of planning builds out in great degree in ladder building. Sometimes you will get a build that has absolutely ridiculous damage and the playstyle is just not right. And spending some points in utility and stuff like that is just way better. And I've completely screwed this up. Where the hell is the exit? That chisel. Is it? Probably not. Oh yeah, there we go. Took a while. Okay, break the seal. And then we're going to go back to town, and then we're going to run the second labyrinth. Which shouldn't take too long. Let's save the skill point for now. Back to the... not the hideout. Wrong button. Back to town.
There'll be time for that soon.
Shower Star. After getting a flask, we're going to get that one, I think.
So, this is...
Boop. And then two from
keep your eyes on the horizon.
Eremir.
You what?
Now I should probably at some point just zoom through the other acts and see if I missed any. Now the way you can do that is just hit here. Act 1, no. Act 2, no. Act 3, no. Act 4, no. Act 5, no. Act 6... Nope. We're good. I didn't miss anything. Okay, 4 skill points. We are going to go into... 12% increase attack speed with claws, 10% chance to poison on hit. And then attack speed. Claws, and then... we can either go for life and mana enemy hit with claws, or 10% of life of leech is instant per crit claw. And actually, now that we got that, we got 20% leech, so I can probably... I've got leech on my amulet. I need to keep that for the mana leech, but beyond that, that hopefully will sustain. And then we got 4 more points to start coming up through here. And I've got to be really careful. My life does not exceed accuracy. 1516, 1413, 1462. I've got to be... I'm going to have to grab some accuracy temporarily here, I think. We need more life, but at the same time, we don't want to switch off that thingy. Okay, Aspirant's Trial. I am going to load Polab. And we want Cruel.
I can't do this just yet.
Now, I already have a better character. Well, this one.
Justice will prevail.
This skill's a bit broken, in fairness. And you really, whilst melee is pretty woeful from an endgame perspective, it has one thing going for it, and that's that its movement skills are awesome, and I don't need to go in there. Think, is this the right way? Yes, this is the right way. There is a dark shrine in here. And also, remember, once you're at 75, the monsters have better accuracy and all the rest of it, so it does get significantly harder. But yeah, I think that's one of the things of just playing this game loads and having a misspent youth. Is that you learn what works and what doesn't very, very quickly, so as you're pathing down the tree, you know exactly what to go for to give you the early edge. Although I think I didn't get enough life because I was focusing on damage. But that's changing now. Didn't find the dark shrine. Do want to try and find it if I can, because traps disabled would be really delightful. On. Here we are. Let him drop dead.
Potent little gift from our primitive past.
That is way more damage, which is nice. Still want traps disabled though. Aspirant's Trial. And then let's see how quickly we kill a
traveler draws close to the end of the path. The Emperor beckons, and the world attends.
What's that spinning round me? Yeah,
Strike with
we're
fidelity.
wrecking it. I mean, that damage should stop at seeing.
Such resilience.
It is, that attack speed is just great as long as you can
This
sort out
empire
the
remains filled with
mana problem.
emperors in
I knocked something
waiting.
off. So the drawback of the skill is it's very resource intensive. Once you fix that though, it's just so much damage.
My spirit is spent.
And if the boss knocks you back or anything, that will also count as moving, so you will lose the stat. The speed stat. Poison is probably going to hurt, as I'm not regen based. It is going well, thank you. Glad to have you here. Yeah, it's feeling about as strong as it did yesterday. Well, only a bit stronger. And now I've actually got some life, I've stopped dying. Although I have died 3 times. Quite embarrassing, but these things happen. It's very rare actually I get to the end of the whole campaign without dying, which is why I don't play hardcore, otherwise I wouldn't get much endgaming. I think I'm too impatient to play slowly. Are you gonna die? No, you're gonna move.
Dark
Where'd he go?
influences reside in dark places.
He's down. What did we get there? 50% reduced trap damage. That is better than nothing if we can't get traps to disable. And then the exit here is top left. This is not it, I don't think. Eventually we'll find top left. There we go. This will be it. Yep. The side room doesn't have any dark shrine. There is a dark shrine in this room, however. Actually, this isn't a dark shrine, is it? This is the decorative thing, which is pointless. Is there a door on that? No, so I gotta go all the way back to the traps. Yeah, this character is going to be pretty weak against traps actually, because it's completely dependent at the moment on leech. So if we're not hitting... No! Don't go out there. Wrong way. Why is that not moving? Oh, it was just lagging, I think. Right, so that will be the exit. It's just now a case of finding the Dark Shrine. Traps disabled is just so nice. It almost removes the chance of you dying on the earlier labs. You can still get one shot in the last lab. And then is there anything else along here I want yet? No.
I can't
The
do this just
pursuit
yet.
of
What was
power
that?
can be a grotesque
Additional
affair.
Divine Front, if I actually remember to use it this time. Be nice to get some damage on gems. And then long term we're probably going to switch out melee fizz for elemental damage with attacks. Because I'm pretty sure attacks is going to be, elemental attacks is going to be the way to go.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. That
Second
slumber
trial.
to entertain doubt is to dance with death.
How does that keep going off? That's concerning me now. Unless it's some weird. Have I phased them?
Finish this.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. But you're not.
You were born for this.
He was thing. Sometimes if you hit him too hard, he just doesn't go back to the centre.
Pity
So
the
he
emperor
stop because he gets. I
sits
think he gets
alone
stun
on
locked.
his throne.
Okay, we have one more trial, and it's not in here. And trials are just rooms where you go in, you get a buff. I have a video on it in the 112 if you're new to the game. But it's well worth running these as you level because they are so strong. Yeah, the Dark Shrine is in this area somewhere. I'm not a fan of the lab at all. It would be nice if they had a different way of ascending. Now I think in Po 2 they're not going to have a lab. So that, in my opinion, is a big bonus. And then, where the hell would the Dark Shrine be? That's the wrong exit. This is probably the right exit. But if I can get traps disabled, I want to. But I don't want to spend too much time doing it. Let's do traps. What could possibly go wrong? Famous last words, I know.
An aspirant
It is only the
can
second
afford
lab.
to be promising. An emperor
I'm providing
must
as an leech.
navigate your
It should be alright, and I am taking 50% reduced damage from traps.
honor your name.
Keep behind him and out of trap. We should be fine. Yeah,
Delight in your gilded dungeon, Ascendant.
that was fairly easy. Really didn't need traps disabled. What did I drop there? Nothing important. Leather belt. Though nothing's going to give me more damage than that belt. Am I actually wearing that belt yet? Sacrifice a gem for currency, transform a skill gem into a random choice figured, or I like to get quality early. Question is, what are we going to quality? Chance to bleed needs to be dropped because it's not giving us anything useful. So in fact, maybe we change that out for elemental. And long term, I think cold is going to be better than fire. It's flat, but the big bonus you get is it freezes stuff, so it's way more defensive. I'm gonna level multi-strike. Can't remember what it gives you, but multi-strike we know we're gonna use regardless. And we get another 3, so 6% gives us what? Supported skills still increase melee damage at 2 to 1, I think. And then we're going to ascend. Sometimes it's worth getting the ascendancy first, just in case your game crashes. Okay, we're going to get that, and then very, very quickly we're going to push into Fortify. Because that attack speed and not being able to be stunned is so nice. And in fact, I might take that off just to help us get there quicker. It's going to be another 3 levels to get it. I wonder, can I roll that off yet? No. I'm too short. Come off it. There's nothing I want to take off. So for now, let's go with it. 3 more levels, we'll get Fortify, and our Ascendancy will switch on. Okay, we are almost in Act 8. I think I'm going a little bit slower than I wanted to. But, again, I did kill way too much at the start of Act 5. I'm still killing too much now. Sometimes you just can't help it. I hate this area. Sometimes dash will not get you over the area, the broken bridge areas, and that can be so annoying. I wish they'd increase the early range of dash, because it just, compared to everything else, it just feels really weak.
I can't do this just yet.
Down we go. And then, so the general way of getting around this area, the sort of cheat, is to move away from the starting point, and you want to be in the exact opposite side of the arena to the starting point. So we started bottom right, so it will be top left. And then we'll be at the next level. So that is always the way of going through these areas fast. Now stop running these, but I really do want the tincture. And I know I should have followed the path, but I really do want to avoid wisps if I'm out of it. Anything that makes the area harder. That's the other thing that's slowing me down. It's running these side areas. I expected to get it in like 2 or 3, and experience told. Primal Huntress is blue. I thought she was purple. So where's our yellow path? Here. And then is that yellow path end? No, it's going to be. No. I thought you were a thingy for a second. So Primal Huntress we now have twice. And we haven't dropped any of the others. This is just typical. You're going to die. Yep. Okay, we are bottom right, so we need to go top left again. Does the music in this area have a dark crystal line? Jump over! Nope, can't do it. Dash is rubbish. You would have thought when they designed it, what were they thinking? Was it like, I'm going to really annoy every player who have dash here by making it impossible to jump over the ledges because they're too far away? I mean, what other reason is there? Other than I didn't bother to test it at all, which would be unforgivable. It has to be deliberate, but it's the only jumping movement skill in the game that cannot get over it. And as you can tell, I'm slightly bitter about that. Nope, can't get over that one either. You're going to die. These rare monsters are really hefty. But I really don't need to kill them. I need to stop doing it. And I think this is the one where we find Arakali. We are just popping everything. Come on. Let's get away from the edge. Let him go and kill Silk. And then got those again. Try and avoid those that hurt like hell. Why did he went away with 0 health then? Nice down.
Arakali.
I think we are going to change to this Pantheon. Because the first one is pretty bad for us.
Many an artist.
As soon as we get the Fortify. And then out to the back. Waypoint's already got, don't need to get it, and then we just run across the wall. How much levels in front of me? 55 for the area, 54 for me. Still got plenty of leeway not to kill. Should put the odd blue there. And also, the quicker I level, the more I get defences. 2 more. And if I find something with intelligence on it, I can get rid of the extra intelligence off the tree. Yeah, that is killing stuff. Just my movement skill. And then it's town. We don't need to talk to anyone in this town.
Soon enough.
We literally just exit.
Just like
I'm so much slower when I don't have thingy. The movement skill. I'm thinking haste might be a really nice sword for this build as well. For even more attack speed than we've already got. Because yeah, I'm aiming for something like 25 hits per second, which is double what I've ever had before. I think I had like 14 before, so not quite double, but almost. And that really is broken, because if you can hit stuff that fast and that hard, they don't really have a lot of chance to react. And also, you get so much leech from those hits and life on hit that it's just not funny. And eventually we will have life resist. Not life resist. 30% instant leech. We've got 20% at the moment. 20% at the moment. Okie dokie. What you got to be careful of here is that you don't loop back round to the beginning. I think it's this way. Oh, in the second area. I didn't even realise we were in this area. Okay, Cauldron bitch. Let's deal with her.
I know I will take it.
I don't have any of my friends up, so this is going to be solo. there. Now the question is, can she do enough damage? No, she can't. She's got nothing.
After that, I need a bath.
After that, I need a bath. I really do like the duelist. I played it an awful lot though. Although champion, I played I think once. It's really not my normal play. I would normally play Glad or Slayer. When I first started playing the game, I played Slayer for like the first 6 leagues with Lacerate, so I know really how that character goes. I was just thinking to myself, I really want to get to Act 8 before I end the streak, but I'm miles away. And I'm not actually miles away. In fact, if I can zoom through this, we might actually get to Act 9. That was the Anchor of Eternity. What the hell was that?
I can't do this just yet.
Got to go in the side area again. Now that's probably a good thing. And then I think someone. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, no, this is it. Still killing too much.
Give it to me quickly.
And one more skill point. But yeah, long term we want to get one of those jewels if it gives you the chance to get Fortify without getting the points, because it would be way better
My spirit is spent.
than using the whole ascendancy node just for Fortify. Because getting Fortify is really easy once you can hit stuff, and we hit really fast, so Fortify will go like a ton. Ow! Common hurts as much as usual, but he's dangerous. How could I have been so stupid? Ouch! I hate on death effects. Get out of here. This is just silly. The clear. This is a single target melee skill. We don't have any of the jewels or the gems to buff it, sort of, for killing multiple targets. We're using purely what we got in the tree and the war cry, and it's just clearing for fun. And at the same time, absolutely ruining anything that's there.
Do not worry, little beast.
In the Grain Gate, there is a knack to this,
Hail.
and that is we want to find doors that have a dead body outside them, like this dead body here. If it doesn't have a dead body, you don't want to follow it. Oh, I do want those blues. There is no dead body there. These guys. Oh, he's recharging something from it. But no, okay. Is that all of them? No, one left. Yeah, we really want to hit them against the walls so that knockback doesn't affect them.
Honorable death. My gift to you, generals.
Is there a dead body there?
I
don't
can't
think
do this
so.
just yet.
No dead body there either. No dead body there. There will always be one with a dead body. Yeah, that's got one. Then hasn't got a dead body. Dead body there. And then this will be the exit. So if you're going to level one of these, let me know in the comments. It is really good fun so far. How it's going to act endgame, we don't know yet, but I can't imagine it being poor. I don't want that. I thought it was currency initially. More blues. And then it's just straight upwards. Quite a way off leveling yet, although I've got a skill point already, so it's now time for Fortify. Melee hits Fortify basically means that without the Fortified gem, our skill will now fortify us. And that means the moment we have Fortify, we get our bonuses to cannot be stunned, we get 500 armor, and we get 20% increased attack speed. Which on this skill is absolutely ridiculous. And then it's just finding this area. Should be fairly quick. Come on. I really shouldn't have started killing this. Oh, those guys now. Now the waypoint, and it's always the door next to it. And then hopefully, there we go. Lucky run. I never thought that talking solidly for 2 hours would be so difficult.
I can't do this just yet.
Well, not even 2 hours yet. My throat is dry. I actually don't talk as much as I think I do. I think I also talk way faster when there's no one to talk to, because I don't have to wait for a response. And dead air, well, might be kind of boring. Unless you can't stand my voice, of course, in which case, me being quiet is probably a dream. But I'm going to assume you can cope with it. Okay, fire boss. I really don't want to move. He's going down. There's no stopping me. And sun orb, and then log. Back into town.
Good
to talk
see
to Maramoa,
He's
and she
out.
will give us a skill book.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
And then we've got
Poor Tolman.
Clarissa's skill book. And that means what? I might go for this life. I don't know if I want it. I probably do want it, actually. Life is 1496. I think we are just over it. 1549. Oh! It's dropped. Oh no, it's still good. With 1581 accuracy against 1548, we're just there. We are going to have to grab this attack speed, I think, in the 100 for now until we get it on gear. So there will be quite a bit of rolling off to do. I want to try and replace that ring if I can.
Tell me something.
Something with
Any
lightning
chance you
on it.
might be willing to join forces and turn a healthy profit with old Argon? You ever heard of the wings of the Mystery? Not just another day.
What was that belt? Nope. And do need the other resistances though. For now, we'll get rid of it. I just want to get some more
soon enough.
scrolls. It is so much nicer when you're not struggling for stuff. Okay, it's back to Slowest Temple. And you want to try and get back before it times out, because you can see where you've already been. You can see where you're going, and it makes it much, much quicker. This movement skill is just delightful. I haven't played it in so long. I used to really like Leap Slam, but this feels way better. Stop moving, I keep having to reset my thingy. Don't like it. It's going away somewhere down here. And a waypoint. We do. Do we need the waypoint? I don't think we do actually. But we got it now anyway. Or we have now. And straight to the exit. And just... I do want to pop a few of these things because they can freeze you, although not really on this side because this is the sun side. This is the fire damage side, and then the cold damage side is over here. And there are monsters in here that will sort of perma-freeze you till dead. And then Lunara's Concourse. We're going to run this area because I really do want a tincture. Never used a tincture before. Literally first time trying. Probably find I hate it. Charms are just so strong. No! Is it really that hard to just give me the first time? Really?
Our mothers.
Yellow, where's yellow go? God damn it! Let's go this way. I'm bleeding. Obscene. I almost feel like chuckling to myself when I've killed somebody. It's just so strong. Are you going to die? Yes, you are. And we leveled again. And do we have these? Quite heavy? Do I have an MP flask for it? No. Must have just been timed right. Felt like it disappeared. And then in here...
Blood is washed away, but I will never forget what you became.
It literally is just follow this big road down the middle, kill absolutely nothing and get to the end. And once you get to the end, there's a path to the one of the sides, go that way. And then it really is just a case of getting to the waypoint, which could be anywhere around here soon. Ooh. There we go. Waypoint and stairs. Did you not go downstairs? Oh, we are going to go full. No, that takes too long. This will be quicker. I'm going to go for frenzy charges and accuracy speed. I also do want to get up here though for the claw nodes. And the leap. Maybe we do that first. Let's do that first. We are a bit off accuracy yet. I mean, I think we need about 400 health to bypass the bonus from precise technique. that skill point, passive skill point is really, really strong, and it increases by about 1,000 damage a second, but it's just so finicky to keep up. Everything else is really simple. Like Resolute Technique, you can't crit. Fine. This one is you can't crit, and your accuracy must be greater than your health. It just seems like an added faff. Then... I do like killing these in this area because the spear ladies are really dangerous if you leave them alive and they one-shot you. Well, everything's dangerous if it one-shots you, but I suppose it's more death by 1,000 paperclips. It's just the sheer number of things they fire at you. Okay, we go the way with the least number of cards on the second time round. I think this is it, but we'll soon find out. Double doors, yes, that's the right one. And then the general rule of thumb in here is if you don't have to open a door, you're probably going the right way. Ow. I haven't had to open a door yet, but that's not where the door was. There's a lot of density in here.
I can't do this just yet.
It is shredding absolutely everything in a fraction of a second. Even rares now. Now we don't have the friends up, but hopefully don't need them. I think the other problem is with this build, you're going to get complacent because you can face tank most stuff, and then you're going to die to a boss. And we can log. Can we log? Yes, we can log. Well, it's really nice of all of you to spend your Sunday with me. I hope you found something useful out of the video. What am I doing? I'm going back to the Nice Concourse. Going down into the bathhouse. And we are going for Ugal. Because you get a skill book for killing him. You don't have to get this, it only gives you a jewel, but it's so on the way. And we're going to shred him. We're probably going to do it. Come on. Drop. There you go. It's easy enough, wasn't it? I can't remember whether Sacred Flasks are better than Hallowed. What's our armor like? Because this is a really dangerous area. Our armor's so low. I thought it was higher than that. It's gone off again. I need to work out why determination keeps going off. I'm not knowingly doing it. Because if you don't have armor, these things will hurt like hell when they explode. And I keep forgetting to do the lead mechanic. Really do need to get that tincture. It's going to be a huge increase in damage. Come on. I activated both my Quicksilvers, that's always fun. Stop moving. Bad. That's better. It wasn't that hard, was it? And then the doorway. Okay, this guy can hurt a lot.
My spirit is
and I think He's going underground now. Yeah, he is. And then new people come out and just kill all those. And then Bugle will come back out. And now we've got these balls constantly coming in trying to hit us. Hopefully they will die soon. Yeah, I know I'm pushing him back, but that is really problematic for me. It's probably not a great idea to use the flask, because I think it's pushing him slightly out of range. And he's down. And we got log. I didn't put the anti-thingy on for the thingy, which again means nothing to you.
So it won't. You found them.
Gem. And critical strike chance, increased armor, attacks while holding a shield. Don't have a shield, that's useless to me.
Don't do anything I would.
And now it's just time to finish the act. Where are we? We're going to come over for the second frenzy. And that gives us 4% increased evasion rating per frenzy charge, so that's a bonus. I was coming from the Lunaris Concourse side. I'm not sure if that's quicker. I think it might be ever so slightly. I suppose it doesn't matter, they're both really close to the exit-ish. And then just shoot through here. The area refreshed. And then if we can level before we fight Sun and Moon, it's a bonus. Because we get another skill point. And we are going to go for another frenzy charge. That's 5 now, I think. What is our attacks per second now? Can we actually tell in game? Attacks per second, 3.94. That is woeful. Although it'll be interesting to see what it is after I've slashed repeatedly and got all my favours up. Because that's base, isn't it? Attacks per second, 4.72. Ow. Bad. Get me around talking. Stop moving! Right, if I get in front of him, it'll only push him back as far as the... He really doesn't like me. Okay, he should go down. And he's down.
I can't do this just yet.
Okie dokie. Just gonna run this last area. Come on, come on, before we get to Act 9. Please help me. No. I do hate those little gits. The little bombs on the floor they got. Come on. How much life do these bloody things have?
My spirit is spent.
Wasn't particularly good though. Nothing dropped, of course, and then please, you know, where? Ow! You little git. Nope, still didn't find it. I don't want killing it, I don't need to. Lose. Stop hitting things. I really do need to switch out down to lead at some point as well. I still haven't done it. Let me do that before we quit the session. Because elemental damage with attacks should be way better now. Because physical damage is really only scaling our fire. Did I actually ever put that belt on? And is it too late?
Dark Ember Farewell.
I don't think I did. Level. I did put the belt on. Okay, that's not that bad. Right, so. To the hideout. Actually, no. Act 2. We are
There'll be
going
time for
to
that soon
get
enough.
Hello.
ally damage with attacks. And we're going to replace chance to bleed. That gives us 5546 from 5848. I don't have my thingy active yet. Let's have a look with the need to move again. 7184 to 7668. It's level 15 versus level 11. That's why. It's better.
I can't do this.
Trust me.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Okay, back to Act 9. And I think that is where we will leave this one. It's been a pleasure talking to you today, and with that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.